Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fourth episode of XAW. My name is Josh again, and we have quite the show for you here tonight. We have 7 matches, and a lot of them have to do with XAW Game Over, including our opening contest, Mike Air and Rodger Blake versus the cool standard, Shelton Benjamin and Carlito. The winning tag team in this match will go on to XAW Game Over in a tag team championship match to determine the first ever XAW tag team champions. So this is a big match for these two teams. Both these two teams have been winning matches, and, well, again, it's going to see who's going to move on to the pay-per-view, because, again, winning matches matters here in XAW. So, also tonight we have a tables match, we have several U.S. qualifying matches, U.S. Championship qualifying matches, because, again, there's going to be a Championship Scramble match, it's 5 people, and our main event is a steel cage match between Jeff Hardy and Jacob Cass, not only to cap off that rivalry, but to determine who's going to the Hardcore Championship ladder match. So we're finding out the 2 final competitors for that ladder match tonight here on XAW Episode 4. Lot of groundwork for Game Over here tonight, and I'm very excited about it. And here comes Shelton Benjamin. We just saw Rodger Blake and Mike Air come down to the ring. Now, Mike Air had a little bit of a... he lost to Cole Williams on the previous episode of XAW, which is going to be very frustrating. However, he did get the winning pinfall over Jacob Williams in that tag team match on XAW Episode 2. So as far as tag team goes, they have a little bit of momentum. But so does the cool standard, which is Shelton Benjamin and Carlito, because they defeated Team No Mercy on a previous episode of XAW. So these two teams going head-to-head. And on XAW Episode 5, there will be another tag team match, and the winners of that tag team match will face the winners of this match for the tag team titles. That's how we're doing it at XAW Game Over. And here comes Carlito. And again, it was Shelton Benjamin's suggestion that Carlito and Shelton Benjamin become a tag team, and they've been successful thus far. Will they become the first ever XAW tag team champions? Well, we will just have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we have a tables match later tonight between the Ultimate Beast and Cole Williams, which I'm really looking forward to. Just 2 powerhouses going at it. And a steel cage match to cap off the show. And here we go, starting with Rodger Blake and Shelton Benjamin with a collar and elbow tie-up. Standard tag team match, pinfall submission, count-out, disqualification. All normal standard match stuff. And some strikes starting with Shelton Benjamin with the first little bit of offense, but a counter by Rodger. Oh, look at this nice little drop down. And, oh, big chop. That was a weird chop to the face that made Shelton Benjamin do a somersault. That was interesting. A shot to the back. Yeah, I'm very excited to see who's going to become champion here in XAW. And oh, what nice little wrestling takedown by Shelton Benjamin. Rodger Blake's more of a brawler, but Shelton Benjamin has more wrestling expertise. He's more of a well-rounded wrestler. So if this turns into a wrestling match, I think Shelton Benjamin will have the advantage. And now Shelton trying to fire back. I would not get into a striking match with a guy like Rodger Blake, because that's his specialty. And look at this, Shelton was got him in a cross arm breaker, but up against the ropes. And Mike Air breaking it up because Shelton was not releasing the hold. Doesn't want to get disqualified, but again, could do some damage. Now a side headlock by Rodger. Throwing him into the corner, perhaps going to tag out. Tag made to Mike Air. Double Irish whip. And into, oh, double spine buster by these two. And into the cover, hooking the leg. Oh, but not even a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Shelton Benjamin down. Rodger with a nice left hand, and big forearm with the right hand. And now backing him up. Oh, but Shelton Benjamin firing back with a shot to the midsection. Irish whip, and oh, what a big leg lariat by Shelton Benjamin. And oh, knee right to the nose. Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, in control of Mike Air right now. And now just a stomp. And again, pinfall submission, count-out disqualification determines the winner of the match. And again, the winner goes to XAW Game Over in the tag team title match. Now an arm wringer by Shelton. And look at that. Into a... oh, nice facebuster. Almost a stroke right there. That was a nice facebuster by Shelton Benjamin. And Mike Air's in trouble, but Mike Air trying to fire back. Oh, what a jumping knee strike, knocking Shelton Benjamin into his corner. That was a devastating move. And look at this nice go behind. Oh, look at this. Responding with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. The pace is starting to quicken in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That was impressive. Now back in the other corner, but Shelton trying to fire out. Because if he does not want to get pressed into that corner, because that would take away his advantage. And, oh, big jumping neck breaker by Mike Air. Mike Air taunting. I don't know how somebody does. Oh, runs into a knee strike of his own. Shelton Benjamin with a vicious knee strike right to the face of Mike Air. Now tag made to Carlito, who is fresh in this match. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, big punch right to the face. Just a wind-up shot right to the face. Mike Air back on his feet, but got kicked in the midsection. Look at this Irish whip. Oh, what an uppercut by Carlito. And Mike Air in a little bit of trouble here. Perhaps needs to go tag out to Rodger Blake. Now this Carlito type of, oh, a big punch right to the face. And now throwing Carlito into the corner. Perhaps going to tag out. Oh, but Carlito with a counter. Oh, look, oh, Rodger Blake with a punch in the back of the head. Smart move by Rodger Blake. Man, if he hadn't have done that, then Carlito probably would have gotten out of that corner. That was a smart move by Rodger. Now going for another double team on Carlito. Double team hip toss. And some kicks to the back and the chest. Carlito in a world of trouble. And now look at this. Setting up for a camel clutch. He's got it locked in. Oh, look at this Shelton Benjamin. Oh, Shelton tried to break it up, but Mike Air not letting him. But, oh, this time Shelton Benjamin gets to break up the camel clutch. Now the referee counting, trying to get the illegal competitors out of the ring. And Carlito taking advantage with, oh, nice arm breaker. Nice arm breaker right there. Take out the arm. He will not be able to deliver the Blake Buster DDT. Now look at this, going for a Boston Crab. The walls of Carlito, I guess. Got it locked in, but Mike Air right there kicking him to break up the submission hold. Smart move by Mike Air. And, oh, big right hand by Rodger Blake. Knocking down Carlito. Irish whip into the ropes. And Rodger Blake with a spine buster. Nice set out spine buster by Rodger Blake into his own Boston Crab. The walls of the hardcore icon, I guess. Whoa, Shelton Benjamin flipping into the ring just to show he can, breaking up that submission attempt. Man, Shelton Benjamin if he's one thing, he is definitely a showman. And, oh, big Russian leg sweep by Carlito, and that did some damage to Rodger Blake. And now Carlito going back to a camel clutch. And turning into a submission match. And another flip into the ring. Oh, went for a clothesline, but Mike Air moved out of the way and broke up that submission attempt. But an enziguri by Carlito rocking Rodger Blake. And Rodger firing back with, oh, a big smack right to the back. Carlito did not capitalize on that enziguri like he should have. And a Luthez press. I think that enziguri just pissed Rodger Blake off. Just hammering down shots on Carlito. And this is a big kick right to the side. And Carlito is down. Oh, big clothesline. And now waiting for him to get back up. What is Rodger Blake going to do here? Rodger Blake setting up. Perhaps setting up for a power bomb. And just spikes him into the canvas with a massive power bomb. Tag made to Mike Air. And now Mike Air, oh, with the knees and an axe handle. And now look at this. Oh, big spinning kick knocking down Carlito. Carlito's in trouble. Needs to tag out to Shelton Benjamin. The cool standard is in trouble. Carlito trying to fire back. Throwing him into the corner. And tag made to Shelton Benjamin. Off the tag. Irish whip into, oh, clothesline spear combination. Just about cutting Mike Air in half. Man, what a tag team match to kick off the show here. And now look at this. Shelton Benjamin's got him back up. And, oh, big right hand. Just a measured, just haymaker right to the side of the head. Oh, but a counter. Counter by Mike Air. Collar and elbow tie up into a Frankensteiner taking him down. Nice move by Mike Air. And now Mike Air going to the top rope. He's going to go for it here. Shelton Benjamin trying to get back to his feet. And, oh, Shelton Benjamin moved out of the way. Mike Air went for a diving kick, but Shelton Benjamin saw it coming and ducked underneath it. And it's a good thing that Mike Air landed on his feet. But look at this. Big running bulldog by Mike Air. Off the Irish whip. And now look at this. Perhaps going to try to tag in Rodger Blake. Yep, tag made to Rodger Blake. Man, it's a good thing. These two have really meshed as a tag team as of late. A lot of tags, trying to keep each other fresh. Now that double team kick off the hip toss. And now Shelton Benjamin again in trouble. Perhaps need to go tag out to Carlito. Oh, but a counter. Oh, shot right to the kidneys. Oh, both guys countering each other's offense. Now Rodger Blake trying to drag him into the corner. Oh, perhaps going to light him up with some huge knife-edge chops. Man, you can hear these echo throughout the arena. Another big chop. Rodger Blake winding up, and another one. Just torturing Shelton Blake here, and Shelton Benjamin, excuse me. Torturing Shelton Benjamin in the corner. And, oh, and a flare flop by Shelton Benjamin. Now's not the time to be taunting Rodger. Oh, got punched right in the mouth. And now just turning into a brawl. Oh, big clothesline by Shelton Benjamin, knocking him down, and an elbow. Some quick elbows for Rodger Blake. Oh, Rodger, responds with a big right hand and a swinging neck breaker. Rodger Blake again in command. And an elbow drop. I would go for a cover at this point. There's not been a lot of pinfall attempts. I think there's only been like one pinfall attempt in this match. Look at this, throwing right into the ropes. And, oh, big clothesline. Bulldog combination. And Rodger Blake again building momentum. An axe handle to the chest. And a stomp. Again, I would start going for either a cover or a submission here. Shot to the midsection. Look at this, bouncing off the ropes. And, oh, big clothesline. And now another axe handle just pummeling him. Oh, Shelton Benjamin. Desperation tag. Hot tag made. And Carlito with a big uppercut. And now heading over. Knocking Mike Air off the apron. Oh, that was a hard landing as well. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at Carlito with a cool shot. The cool shot connects. Can that seal the deal? Into the cover. Oh, but Mike Air's right there. Not even a 1. Smart move by Mike Air breaking up that pinfall attempt. Man, that could have been disastrous. But Rodger Blake with a big scoop slam right on the back. And now Rodger Blake diving. Elbow drop right to the sternum. And that might be it. Oh, but not going for a cover. Carlito back to his feet. Oh, big right hand. And another shot right to the spine. And I think that cool shot might have just woke Rodger Blake up. You know, going right after the arm. And this Mike Air wants a tag, but Rodger Blake trying to finish this up. And, a big chop just sending Carlito flying into enemy territory. But Carlito firing back with a big left hand. Rodger. Oh, Rodger, look at this big combination. Look at these strikes. And, spinning heel kick right to the face. And Mike Air going after Shelton Benjamin. And look at this, Rodger Blake. Oh, nice running neck twist. And Mike Air trying to take care of Shelton Benjamin. Look at this. Went for the the Blake Buster DDT, but look at this. He tried to duck under it, but he won't get it a second time. This time connects with the Blake Buster DDT. But Shelton Benjamin on the apron. Tried to knock him off the apron, but Shelton Benjamin moved out of the way. Oh, that was a mistake right there. Carlito getting back up and again trying to knock Shelton Benjamin off the apron. Man, Rodger Blake is pissed. Mike Air did not knock Shelton Benjamin off the apron, kind of ruining that attempt to go win the match. I mean, he connected with the Blake Buster DDT, but did not have an effect to win the match. But a clothesline. Rodger Blake is pissed. Some miscommunication there by Mike Air and Rodger Blake. But again, not letting up. Going to this combination again. Taking him out with that big spinning kick. And this time, Mike Air knocking Shelton Benjamin off the apron. Setting up again with another Blake Buster DDT. And I believe that one busted Carlito open. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Carlito has been defeated. Rodger Blake and Mike Air have sealed themselves an opportunity to become the first ever XAW Tag Team Champions. What a decisive victory over the Cool Standard. We may be looking at our first ever XAW Tag Team Champions here, but it's a good thing Rodger Blake was able to stay focused and hit another Blake Buster DDT after not being able to capitalize on the first one. But 2 Blake Buster DDTs have landed Mike Air and Rodger Blake in XAW Game Over. They may become tag team champions. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a rematch from the second episode of XAW. Chris Jericho versus Kurt. It was either the second or first episode. I can't remember. I think it was the second episode of XAW. But it might have been the first. I might be wrong. But Chris Jericho versus Kurt Mason here tonight on XAW Episode 4. And the winner of this match will go on to the United States Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over. So this is a championship qualifying match. And the winner of this match will join Aaron Kordeski, who won a Fatal 4-Way match to earn his way into that Championship Scramble match. So again, this is a qualification matchup. And there's another one later tonight between the Sinful Neglect and Default Red. So yeah, and also on the TAW Super Show Episode 2, Kurt Mason had a matchup with Jacob Cass and almost won that match, but Chris Jericho interfered, allowing Jacob Cass to win the match. So this whole ongoing situation between Jacob Cass, Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy, and Kurt Mason continues here tonight, and it has championship implications here. Can Kurt Mason defeat Chris Jericho once again? Because they had an impromptu matchup a couple episodes of XAW ago, and in that impromptu match, Kurt Mason rolled up and pinned Chris Jericho. So Kurt Mason's done it in the past. Can he defeat Chris Jericho again? Or will Chris Jericho avenge his loss? And again, there are championship implications. And starting with another forearm. That's exactly how Chris Jericho started their first encounter. Trying to immediately just, and a kick right to the ribs. Yeah, Chris Jericho is not happy with this young man. Look at this, Kurt Mason not going to back down. And again, but he's already beaten Chris Jericho before. Can he do it again? But I think Chris Jericho's more prepared for him this time, because Kurt Mason was more of an anomaly the first time we ever saw him here in XAW when he first. Look at this, Jericho going right to the eyes and the nose. Yeah, he is taking him seriously in this matchup here. Kurt Mason responds with a nice little arm drag takedown. And now Jericho back to his feet. Yeah, I think Jericho takes him a little bit more seriously in this match. Look at this, counter by Jericho, going to the top rope, and Jericho with a diving elbow right to the face. Spinning elbow It's been a while since I've seen Chris Jericho use that move. Oh, and another soccer ball kick right to the ribs. And a lion salt on top of that. Oh, not going for a cover, though. That's how he lost the matchup against Kurt Mason in the first place. He hit the lion salt, tried to capitalize on that with a cover, but got rolled up. So he hit the lion salt, but did not go for a cover. Oh, Kurt Mason responding with a drop kick. And another one. And look how red Chris Jericho's chest is getting. And this match just started, ladies and gentlemen. And drop kick to the back of the head, knocking Kurt Mason down. And going right to the leg, trying to take out some of Kurt Mason's high-flying ability here. And look at this guy. Shot to the ribs again. Look at this guy stretch and stomping him into the canvas. I don't think I've ever seen Chris Jericho use that move before, but that was effective. And Kurt Mason is in trouble. Now look at this. And you know Jacob Cass and Jeff Hardy have got to be watching this match with great interest because Jeff Hardy is friends with Kurt Mason, and Chris Jericho is Jacob Cass's mentor. Look at this. Kurt Mason, nice little takedown and into an arm lock, trying to take away the left arm of Chris Jericho here. Jericho trying to fight out of this, and he fights out of that submission attempt, and knocking him down in the process. That was a very interesting looking move. That's like pile driver or powerbomb position, but did not go for it. And now look at this. He's got him in an abdominal stretch. This time Chris Jericho going for a submission, and Kurt Mason in trouble. And again, the winner of this match goes to the United States Championship match at XAW Game Over, where they will join Aaron Kordeski and 3 other competitors that have yet to be named. And another takedown by Kurt Mason. Some stomps. Jericho back to his feet. Kick right to the midsection. Missed that one. Just taking turns kicking each other in the gut. Reminds me of that Piccolo versus Andrew 17 fight where they kept punching each other in the gut, except they're using kicks this time. And now this is turning to a battle of chops. This is very interesting watching these two go at it. A little tit for tat here. But a counter by Jericho. Collar and elbow tie up. And nice arm drag takedown, trying to outquick Kurt Mason here. Because again, back when Jericho was the Lionheart, he was all about that high-flying action. Look at this. He's got him in the prep. Is he going for a 619? Are you serious? No, okay, a hot shot. I was about to say, and a brutal enziguri right to the back of the head. Jericho is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Got him in a surfboard stretch, but he's in the ropes. The referee begins the count. He has to break at 5 or he just gets disqualified, but Jericho breaks the hold. And some more stomps. Not going for a cover, not trying to drag him away from the ropes, just trying to torture him, trying to teach him some respect, as it were. Gonna try to the midsection. Kurt Mason trying to fire back. Irish whip into a Frankensteiner. Nice takedown by Kurt Mason. A nice axe handle by Kurt Mason trying to... That enziguri did some damage, but Kurt Mason trying to get back into this match. Another knife edge chop. Shot to the midsection. Now look at this. Kurt Mason Irish whip into the ropes. What's he gonna do here? Kurt Mason with a beautiful monkey flip, trying to get back into this match. Look at this. Jericho back to his feet. Look at this, going for a roll-up, going for a schoolboy. Schoolboy, he's got his shoulders down. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Kurt Mason. That was close. Almost surprised him there. Look at this. And nice arm drag takedown by Kurt Mason. And a lot of arm drags in this match. And kick right to the face. Look at this. Kurt Mason with a drop kick to the face. Man, Kurt Mason holding his ribs. His ribs have got to be hurting. Now look at this guy. He's got him in an ankle lock. I have not seen Kurt Mason go for the ankle lock before. That was interesting. But Jericho back on his feet. Man, you can just look at how bright red Chris Jericho's chest is. What a kick! What a kick by Kurt Mason, just about decapitating Chris Jericho. That was a devastating kick. And look at this, off that kick, got him in a camel clutch. Gonna try to make Chris Jericho submit here, but I'm not sure if this is gonna do it. But Chris Jericho got way too much left into the tank and powers out of the camel clutch, sending Kurt Mason to his back. Now Jericho's got Kurt Mason back on his feet. Irish whip into the ropes. And what is Jericho gonna do here? Chris Jericho's perhaps superplex. Going for a superplex perhaps. And connects with a huge superplex. Kurt Mason's back has got to be screaming in agony. And now Chris Jericho with another lion salt. That has got to be it. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2. No, Kurt Mason kicks out at 2.5, surviving the moonsault superplex combo and responding with an arm drag. Man, Kurt Mason is in a lot of pain, but man, he is not going to give up. I thought that was it. Kurt Mason with some shots in the midsection. Irish whip into the ropes. What's he going to do here? Look at this, setting up perhaps a crucifix. But Jericho's way too far into the ropes. A nice spin kick, though. I think he missed it, though. And another arm drag takedown. Kurt Mason, a big fan of that arm drag takedown. but doing whatever he can at this point. Man, just look at Kurt Mason go right now. Just all over Chris Jericho. Jericho tried to go to the top rope, but did not let him. And now Kurt Mason, oh, spinning kick right to the face. Man, the impact on that, and another takedown. Kurt Mason all over Chris Jericho, and another spin kick knocking him down. Kurt Mason is just beating the crap out of Chris Jericho right now. Man, that near fall was like a wake-up call for Kurt Mason. Kurt Mason just all over him right now in a big closesline. Hold on, look at this. Kurt Mason on the top rope of the clothesline with a cross body, knocking down Chris Jericho, but did not go for the lateral press. What is Kurt Mason going to do here? Kurt throwing him into the corner. And you can tell, man, he's in a lot of pain. Oh, springboard clothesline, just about taking Jericho's head off. And look at this, into the cover off the clothesline. Let's do it. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Chris Jericho. That was close. And, oh, another knife edge chop. And now Kurt Mason with an arm wringer. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at this, perhaps setting up for that jackhammer. This is a move he almost beat Jacob Cass with. Oh, can he get him up in the air? He's got him up in the air, and the jackhammer connects. That's got to be it. Into the cover hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. Kurt Mason has defeated Chris Jericho once again. Chris Jericho just cannot defeat this man. And Kurt Mason has secured himself a spot in the United States Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over. A huge win and redemption for Kurt Mason. This is a good night if you're Kurt Mason, ladies and gentlemen. And you know Aris Williams has got to be celebrating right now because this is his boy right here. And also another one of Aris Williams' guys, Rodger Blake, was victorious earlier tonight. So yeah, this is a good night if you're Aris Williams. Shout out to you, my friend, Aris Williams. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a new debut joining the XAW roster. Antonio Black versus the debuting Ralph. And his moniker is Ralph the Wrecker. He's a luchador, but he's kind of odd. And this is a creation of my dad's. My dad created this guy and is going to be wrestling here tonight. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's my guy versus my dad's guy. So, I hope my guy wins. But again, I'm the commentator, so I shouldn't really be all that biased. But I don't know what to say. This is a conflict of interest if ever there was one. But we have Antonio Black versus Ralph the Wrecker here tonight on XAW Episode 4, and this is Ralph's debut match. And Antonio Black, with his first ever win in XAW on the previous episode of the Super Show, defeating the Corruption Killer in a one-on-one match, finally getting a win. And you know Antonio Black has got to be in a good mood right now. But can he continue that by ruining the debut of Ralph the Wrecker in this matchup? But can Ralph win his first match of his debut match and begin his career here in XAW? But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a Hardcore Championship Qualification tables match between Cole Williams and the Beast, the Ultimate Beast. We have Sinful Neglect versus Default Red in a U.S. qualifying match. We have the Colonist versus TJ Donnell. We have, in our main event, Jacob Cass versus Jeff Hardy in a steel cage match. Again, it's a Hardcore Championship ladder qualification match. So yeah, we still got plenty to go here tonight on XAW Episode 4. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very interesting to watch. The debut of Ralph the Wrecker. My dad's pick to join XAW, as it were. So let's see how this goes for him. And here we go. Antonio Black versus Ralph the Wrecker in this matchup. Starting with a collar and elbow tie-up. Let's go behind by Ralph. And Ralph with a drop kick right to the back. That's one way to start. Oh, look at this. I went for a sunset flip. Oh, wait. Look at this. Oh, kick to the back of the head. Antonio Black catching him by surprise. And he may have just already knocked him out. That was a very interesting move by Antonio Black. But Ralph responding with a kick. And again, this is his debut. Let's see how he handles himself. Oh, a disrespectful smack to the back of the head. But that's right where he kicked him. So that might be where Antonio Black is deciding to focus his offense. Irish whip. Oh, but a counter by Ralph with a kick to the midsection. Now side headlock. And, oh, an elbow right to the face. Almost a bionic elbow. Now, oh, a big right hand. And a spin kick right to the shin. And now some strikes by Antonio Black. Oh, what a jumping, spinning clothesline. That was a very interesting move by Antonio Black. And, oh, look at those jabs. Man. Oh, Ralph trying to fire back here. Oh, and a running neck breaker. Oh, that was a nasty neck breaker right there by Ralph. And, oh, a headbutt to the back. And a headbutt to the midsection. Some Very interesting offense by Ralph the Wrecker. And he is kind of a luchador, sort of. And, oh, knee drop right to the... Looked like he got him right in the throat. And Ralph has got Antonio Black on the offensive here. And Antonio firing back with a shot to the midsection. Now he's going for an arm wringer. What is this? Going for a nice takedown into a wrist lock. He's got Ralph down in a wrist lock here. Trying to get a submission. He's got to watch if his feet are under the bottom ropes, because the referee will call for the break if his feet are under the ropes. But Antonio's, I mean. So yeah, if you're holding someone in the submission, if anyone's foot is under the ropes, then you have to break it up. But look at this O'Connor roll, but not even a 1 count. Oh, and he knocked him out of the ring with that kick out. But Ralph on the outside trying to collect himself. And Antonio taunting, not very smart. Once on the top rope. Oh, the taunting was a mistake. Ran into a big diving clothesline. Oh, and Ralph setting up for a huge chop, just sending Antonio flying. And oh, that was almost a famouser right there. That was a nasty move right there. That leg drop to the back of the head. Oh, a big right hand and a spin kick. Oh, look at this. And, oh, another shot to the back of the head. That was the first place that Antonio Black attacked in this match. Oh, a counter by Antonio. Shoving him off. Oh, a spear! A spear by Ralph! But again, he's not that big, so I don't think it had that much impact, but still. Just completely flooring Antonio Black with a spear. And oh, counter with an elbow to the face. And, oh, a big left hand. Shot to the midsection. And oh, shot to the legs, right in the hamstring. And another shot to the hamstring. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head. Again, going after the back of the head. Went for a dropkick, but I think he missed it. Oh, what a knee to the face! Man, the strikes in this match are brutal, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh, a big forearm right to the face. Man, these two are just teeing off on each other. Oh, look at this. Suplex. Oh, and floating over into the cover. 1. Oh, but a kick out at 1 off the vertical suplex. That wasn't quite a jackhammer because he didn't land on top of him. He landed and immediately floated over. So that wasn't quite a jackhammer. It was more of a vertical suplex. But an Irish whip by Ralph. I'm in the corner. Oh, shoulder block right where he speared him. And off that. Oh, a big running shot right to the face. Kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this. Ralph trying to figure out what to do here to put him away. Got him on the other side of the ring. And, oh, a big chop. I think he got him in the face. And a big right hand. And another knife edge chop. This time knocking Antonio Black down. And now what is Ralph going to do here to try to finish him off? Oh, trying to come up with something here. Shot, big kick. Oh, look at this. Oh, Antonio taking advantage of that slight indecisiveness, I guess you could say. Oh, Irish whip into the ropes. Antonio. Oh, Hurricanrana. Oh, gets countered with a power bomb. Nice counter by Ralph the Wrecker. On Ralph. Top rope. 450 splash. That's it. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Antonio Black kicking out. Man, that 450 almost got him there. Oh, look at this. Oh, Ralph. Going for Hurricanrana. Oh, into a DDT. What a nasty spike DDT off the Hurricanrana. And now into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Ralph the Wrecker with that humongous DDT puts away Antonio Black, securing his first win in his debut here on XAW. But what a huge way to start his career by defeating Antonio Black with that devastating Hurricanrana DDT. That wasn't even a Hurricanrana. That was just more like elevated DDT. And whatever it was, it got him the win, and it was absolutely devastating. But we will be right back after the break. Remember the old TAW podcast?
That ended off the...
Oh, yeah. I remember them chops. Well, it's been several years ago.
Well, kiss it goodbye, because the Totally Awesome podcast has been redone in a whole new way. Check out the new TAP on Podbean and Spotify for the latest episodes where Josh Ageddon and various guests discuss pro wrestling.
The cover of USA Today once was David Arquette wins a world title. Is there any newspapers out there going, hey, some random 10-year-old piece of shit title, I'm sorry.
And generally act really stupid for an unspecified period of time. So
I love you, Joshua!
I love you too, Mr. Perfect Einstein! Visit the worst podcast you've ever heard today. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have our tables match between Cole Williams and the Ultimate Beast. This is going to be a hoss match, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very much looking forward to it because we have two powerhouses trying to put each other through a table. And it's the only way to win the match. There's no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. Only way to win is to slam your opponent through a table or dive through a table with your opponent on the table. The rules to tables matches are kind of weird, but, it's a tables match. And the winner of this match not only will be going on to the Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match at XAW Game Over, but the winner of this match will be facing off against Connor Jameson one-on-one on XAW Episode 5. XAW 5 is, of course, the last episode of XAW before Game Over. So the winner of this match, again, gets into that ladder match, and will be facing Connor Jameson on the next episode. So this is going to be very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it's two big, bad mofos beating on each other, and I can't wait. Although I'm kind of hoping... I both kind of want Cole Williams to win, and I kind of want him to lose, because, again, you know how I feel about factions and all that stuff. But Cole Williams is still technically my guy, so... yeah, but honestly, I think the Ultimate Beast has a ton of momentum right now, because... Ultimate Beast so far is undefeated in XAW. He's 2-0. He defeated Antonio Black, and then he defeated Johnny Blaze. So, and Cole Williams actually got pinned for the first time in his career at TAW UCT Ascension when he lost to the Green Lantern. So, Cole Williams has lost a little bit of momentum, and Ultimate Beast has a lot. So, all right, here we go. Calling him type. Oh, it causes a foot, and shot right to the kneecap. Elbow type again. A little block. And, big European uppercut. Yeah, this is going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Shot to the midsection. Cole Williams going for an Irish whip. And again, the only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table. Now a counter again by Ultimate Beast. Oh, look at this. Just easily just manhandling Cole Williams, the monster. And, a headbutt to the midsection. And a kick right to the back, right to the kidneys. And the Ultimate Beast seems to have the upper hand in the early going of the match. And now Ultimate Beast got him back up. And Cole Williams a little wobbly off those kicks. Down the corner. What a counter by Cole Williams. And, big bicycle kick, knocking Ultimate Beast off his feet. Now Ultimate Beast rocked off that kick. And again, there's not going to be any pinfalls or submissions in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Shot by midsection. Cole Williams going for this big elbow drop early. The Outer Limits elbow drop. Look at this off that big uppercut. And, massive elbow right to the sternum. That has got to do a lot of damage. And speaking of elbows, here comes more classic Cole Williams offense. The triple elbow with the big jumping third elbow, or I guess in this case, fourth elbow. But Cole Williams in command right now, picking Ultimate Beast back up. On a counter by Ultimate Beast. And into a big sidewalk slam. Sidewalk slam by the Ultimate Beast. Again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Ultimate Beast has the strength advantage over Cole Williams. Usually Cole Williams enjoys the strength advantage, but I don't think he does this time. And a hard Irish whip into the corner. Bouncing back first off the turnbuckle. And just slamming him face first into the canvas. Look at this. A big right hand knocking him into the ropes. Look at these boxing strikes by the Ultimate. He's going right to the midsection. Cole Williams in serious trouble. And these hugest haymakers. But a counter. And there goes Ultimate Beast flying to the outside. That was a bad landing. It's a good thing there wasn't a table nearby, because if he went through the table, this match would be over. When Cole Williams flying through the air with a big clothesline. Again knocking down the Ultimate Beast. And here comes the first table. Cole Williams has a table. And, just smacking him right in the face with it. Man, what a devastating shot. That may have just pissed off the Ultimate Beast. What a shot in the middle. He accidentally kicked the referee on that. Gotta be careful about that, even though there are no disqualifications in this match. And Ultimate Beast, setting up for that Fisherman. Fisherman brainbuster by the Ultimate Beast. Devastating impact. And Ultimate Beast still a little pissed off. Going to the outside of the ring. And Ultimate Beast has a steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. This is concerning. But knocking it out of his hand. Smart move by Cole Williams. And look at this. A big spine buster by Cole Williams. Again, cutting off the momentum of the Ultimate Beast. And now he has a chair. And right to the spine with that blue steel chair. And again, may have been a mistake for Ultimate Beast to bring that into the match. What a counter. He's got the chair. Right to the skull of Cole Williams. Man, these two just beating the crap out of each other. This is exactly what you paid for, ladies and gentlemen. This is price of admission right here. Oh, look, it's countered by Cole Williams, though. Collar and elbow tie up. And again, they're very close to each other in strength. Oh, well, Luther has press. They're very close to each other in strength, so they can't really get an advantage over each other. But I do still think Ultimate Beast is stronger. But I do think Cole Williams is more agile. Oh, he's got the table set up in the corner. Oh, this is bad news for Cole Williams. And right into the table. Does not go through it. If that table breaks, Cole Williams loses. Oh, and drop toe, trying to break the table. The table seems a little bit stronger than we're used to. On a big right hand. That table did not break. Oh, he's got him against the table, getting a shot right to the kidneys. And drop kicking him face first into the table. But Cole Williams stays on his feet and the table does not budge. Oh, counter. Nice counter into a snapmare by Cole Williams. And look at this. Perhaps returning the favor. And now drop kicking Ultimate Beast into the table. Turnabout is fair play, ladies and gentlemen. And beautiful drop kick to the skull. I guess you could say the tables have turned. I apologize for the pun. I can't help myself. Now he's got Ultimate Beast back up on his feet. And shot to the midsection. And big right hand. I would love to see just a straight up boxing match between these two. Irish whip counter into the ropes though. And into a massive belly-to-belly suplex by the Ultimate Beast. And I do think this is the most the Ultimate Beast has been tested thus far in XAW. Because he kind of steamrolled Antonio Black and Johnny Blaze. Irish whip into the ropes. And what a vicious STO counter takedown. Man, again, testing him like never before. And Cole Williams with another diving clothesline, knocking Ultimate Beast for a loop. Again, it's interesting to see how Ultimate Beast responds to someone that's just about as tough as nails as he is. But a block, big left hand, and that man pissed him off. Now just taking him down, and big shots right to the face. And Ultimate Beast setting up for a knee to the back of the head. Going for another one, and another knee to the back of the head. Ultimate Beast trying to build some momentum, but Cole Williams back up, shot to the midsection again. Those big boxing strikes are just brutal, and a European uppercut by the Ultimate Beast. What part of Europe would an Ultimate Beast come from, I wonder? Whoa, my God! Never mind, I thought Cole Williams was the more agile one. He just did a moonsault kick, thrust kick. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. Ultimate Beast, perhaps more agile than I gave him credit for. Perhaps, I just gave me proof. But big kick to the face, knocking him to the outside. Almost into that table. Got to be careful about that. Man, that was impressive. That was very impressive. 2x4. Man, 2x4 right to the back. And again, Cole Williams pulling out another weapon. Open a block, elbow counter. Ultimate Beast. Right in the face with that 2x4. And man, and he broke the 2x4. That had to hurt. Cole Williams perhaps with some splinters now. Head first into right into the ring post. And now it looks like, assaulting the arm, just repeatedly slamming the arm of Cole Williams into the ring post, trying to break the man's arm. And now again going after him. Knee right to the midsection. You could hear that from here. Just completely trying to knock the wind out of Cole Williams, perhaps bust some ribs. And I'll throw him into the right to the, clothesline against the steel steps. And again, the momentum has shifted, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate Beast in control. Big right hand throwing him back into the ring. And, a punch to the back. And a kick to the back, too. Cole Williams staggered. What a big right hand. Another boxing punch. Leveling Cole Williams. He's always got it. Ultimate Beast's going to look to finish this off right now. Going for the ultimate bomb. Right through the table. Ultimate Beast has defeated Cole Williams and will be joining Connor Jameson in the Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match. What a match. These two just beat the crap out of each other, but Ultimate Beast powerbombing Cole Williams right through a table has won the tables match. And not only will be going to that Triple Threat ladder match for the Hardcore title, but we'll also be going one-on-one with Connor Jameson on the next episode of XAW. But what a huge win for the Ultimate Beast, defeating the Monster, and the Monster's losing streak continues. Man, that loss to the Green Lantern has really rattled him. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting matchup. We have the debut in XAW of the Colonist, going one-on-one with TJ Donnell. Donnell. Excuse me. Is it Donnell or Donnell? Anyway, I'm the guy that runs the show. I don't even know the names of the guys that are on the show. That just tells you everything you need to know about me. But yeah, the Colonist, new to XAW. He's been in TAW before, had a feud with the Shadow, which was unsuccessful. But now he's back a couple years later in XAW, and Looks like he's found a target, ladies and gentlemen. Colonist going after the Sinful Neglect from the previous episode of XAW stopped an assault against the Corruption Killer. And the Colonist pretty much sick of guys like the Sinful Neglect who talk all big and attack people from behind. Yeah, Colonist not very happy about that kind of stuff. Not kind of happy about conducting business that way. Which is kind of interesting because he kind of conducted business that way against the Shadow, but I guess he sees himself as more above that now. But yeah, very interesting. Oh, speed! Oh my God! Oh, what? The Sinful Neglect from behind. I was just saying this is his MO. Oh man, he said there would be consequences. Oh, shot in the midsection and oh, look at this. And the original sin by the Sinful Neglect laying out Colonist before his matchup. Are you serious? Really? And now Sinful Neglect getting out of dodge, but the Colonist is about to have a match. How is he going to be able to compete in this matchup with TJ Donnell, especially considering how tough the guy is after just being attacked by the Sinful Neglect? This is bad news for the Colonist. Colonist trying to tell the referee that he's okay, that he can compete. But the Sinful Neglect attacked him and ran. This was a hit and run, ladies and gentlemen. This is bad news for the Colonist. So the Colonist looks like he's going to try to stick this match out. I don't think that's a good idea, but TJ Donnell got to be very unhappy because he lost that high-profile submission match to Connor Jameson on the previous episode of XAW. Going to try to avenge that loss here tonight, but it may be a cakewalk for him here tonight because the Colonist is hurt. Oh, the Colonist is hurt. This is not how he wanted to start the match. Oh, right with a clothesline the second the match starts. And TJ is not going to show any mercy. Oh, and I believe he just busted him open with those big right hands. The Colonist is busted wide open. All thanks to the Sinful Neglect. Just standing up for somebody else. I guess you can't even do that anymore. Oh, and TJ, again, not showing any mercy. Man, oh, look at this. And the Boppin' Cutter connects. This match is over. Match just started, but wait a second. Oh, TJ not done. Oh, he wants another one. He wants to make a statement here. No mercy and a second Boppin' Cutter. This is ridiculous. TJ turning him over into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. You've got to be kidding me. The Sinful Neglect costing the Colonist his XAW debut with an attack from behind before the match even started. Gave him a low blow, then the original sin, and then TJ took complete advantage, busting him open and hitting 2 Boppin' Cutters. I mean, I don't blame TJ. You do your job, you win the match, you get paid, but still, you can't help but feel for the Colonist. I mean, didn't even have a chance in this match because of the Sinful Neglect attacking him before the bell even started. And the Sinful Neglect has a match right now. He's up next against Default Red, where the winner of this match will be joining that Championship Scramble United States Championship match at XAW Game Over. So yeah, the winner of this match will be joining Kurt Mason and Aaron Kordeski in that Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over. Man, he's sure to get backstage fast and put on his jacket. Man, what is with this guy? Honestly, just attacked Colonist, laid him out, costing him his match. I mean, he did the same thing with the Corruption Killer, just dismantled him backstage before their match. That's his MO, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, I think he's pretty much a shoe-in to join that Championship Scramble match at XAW Game Over because he's going up against Default Red. Default Red has been kind of underwhelming in XAW. He's not been winning any matches. And neither is his partner, Default Green, for that matter. So I honestly think this might just be a cakewalk for the Sinful Neglect. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Default Red will surprise us. But he's going up against the Sinful Neglect. The Sinful Neglect is a brutal, ruthless psychopath. So, unless Default Red brings his A game, he's going to get raffle stomped in this match. And ladies and gentlemen, let me know the last time you heard someone use the word raffle stomp in the comments. But, yeah, Default Red versus the Sinful Neglect. And up next after this match will be our main event. Steel Cage match, Jeff Hardy versus Jacob Cass. Winner is the last person to join that Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match at Game Over. So here comes Default Red. I think it's ironic that he's red because he's going up against someone that's going to try to empty him of all of his blood. Going to try to actually murder this man. I would not be surprised if the Sinful Neglect actually murders someone in an XAW ring, but I hope not. All right, here we go, and immediately, that's exactly what I was worried about. Big sliding clothesline, taking the default Red's head off. Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be pretty. Oh, and went for an uppercut. Got counter. Nice counter by default Red. Oh, but got blocked. And a big right hand. And another uppercut, just laying him off his feet. Man, that was a vicious uppercut. And default Red getting thrown into the corner. Yeah, I think this is going to be a cakewalk. Look at these strikes. Oh, back elbow. And an uppercut again. Trying to break the man's jaw. And want to drop kick to the chest. Yeah, I think Sinful Neglect is pretty much a shoe-in to win this match. It sucks to say, but again, default Red not really showing anything to impress me right here. Man, and Sinful Neglect just torturing the guy. Big backbreaker, and now a knee right to the arm. Just attacking, not letting up at all. I mean, I don't blame Sinful Neglect for going about it this way, but still. I'm in the corner, and a big clothesline. And now Sinful Neglect has got him perhaps a power slam. But default Red fighting out of it. Nice counter by default Red. Keep it up. And, but got blocked again. Cannot build any kind of offense. Oh, look at this default Red. Oh, he's in trouble. Sinful Neglect going for a tombstone. And tombstone pile driver. That is it. But Sinful Neglect is not done yet. Perhaps going to set up for the original sin. He already hit the Colonist with it earlier. Got default Red back up. Just polishing him off. Was going for another tombstone. Got him up. Just taunting. And, look at the bounce on that tombstone pile driver. Absolutely brutal. The Colonist. Colonist is pissed. Got his wound cleaned off. And I was back here. This is gonna turn very un-PG really quickly. Colonist is pissed. He's got a microphone though. This may just be a distraction attempt. But he's got the Sinful Neglect's attention. Wait a second. The distraction, Bulldog by default Red. The distraction may have worked. La Maestro Cradle, no way. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Default Red with the upset of the century with a huge assist from the Colonist who distracted the Sinful Neglect. Coming out here screaming with a microphone. That brief distraction, the Sinful Neglect took his eye off the ball for a split second and got pinned. Wow. Default Red not only has pinned the Sinful Neglect with a La Maestro Cradle after the distraction, but is going to the United States Championship Scramble match. Can you imagine Default Red is the first ever XAW United States Champion? I mean, he's one of the colors of the United States, red, white, and blue. Holy crap, what a outcome, ladies and gentlemen. But up next is our main event. Jeff Hardy, Jacob Cass, steel cage match. Winner joins Ultimate Beast and Connor Jameson in that triple threat hardcore championship ladder match. This is going to be very interesting. And you know both of them were watching the Kurt Mason-Chris Jericho match earlier. Jeff Hardy's got to be in a little bit of a good mood since his friend Kurt Mason defeated Chris Jericho. But can he defeat Jacob Cass here tonight? But I don't know, because Jacob Cass has momentum, and over the past couple weeks, he has had Jeff Hardy's number. I mean, on the first XAW, the first TAW Super Show, they had a one-on-one match, and Jacob Cass pinned Jeff Hardy with a roll-up. And there was also a tag team match on the previous episode of XAW, where again Jacob Cass rolled up and pinned Jeff Hardy. So if I'm Jeff Hardy, my main strategy is looking out for roll-ups, trying to stay out of Jacob Cass's grasp. But Jacob Cass has a tidal wave of momentum going on right now. He's the man to beat right now. So again, the winner of this match goes into that Triple Threat Hardcore Championship ladder match. Will it be Jacob Cass or Jeff Hardy here in this steel cage match? Can Jeff Hardy get a little bit of revenge and avenge his losses to Jacob Cass here tonight? Or will Jacob Cass continue to just treat Jeff Hardy any way he wants to, honestly? This is a steel cage match, ladies and gentlemen. You can win by pinfall or submission or escaping the cage. And you can escape the cage either over the top or through the door. So this is a standard steel cage match. Pinfall, submission, escape over the cage or through the door. That's how you win this match. And again, the winner goes to game over. And here we go. Bell has sounded. These two rivals squaring off once again. I'll try the midsection. On Jeff, immediately starting with a whisper in the wind. Jeff Hardy not playing around in this match. Immediately going with a whisper in the wind. And now off the whisper in the wind with it. The leg drop right to the lower abdomen. Now Jeff Hardy off that. Going to try to finish this one off quickly. Because again, Jacob Cass does have his number. trying to escape the cage right here, but Jacob back up on his feet. Not even going to let him. Not going to let him. Throwing him off the cage. Smart move by Jacob. And an axe handle. Man, this has got to be very frustrating again for Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's a veteran going up against a relative newcomer and just cannot defeat this guy. Keeps getting beaten by this guy. I'm going to move that out of the way. And shots right to the spine with those big kidney elbow strikes. Now look at this Jeff with a big arm drag. We've seen a lot of arm drags on the show. And now Jeff Hardy off that arm drag. Top rope. Jeff with a big axe handle. Not really often you see Jeff Hardy do a diving axe handle. Into the cover. Not even a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to defeat Jacob Cass. Big right hand, though. Jeff Hardy pressing the offensive. He's got him knocked him into the ropes. And Jeff slamming him face first into the steel cage. And another interesting thing. The first ever main event of any XAW show ever, the XAW preview, was Jeff Hardy versus Chris Jericho in a cage match, and Jeff Hardy lost. Look at this. Catapulting him into the steel cage. And Jeff Hardy just absolutely owning Jacob Cass in the first part of the match. Jacob trying to fire back. But yeah, Jeff Hardy has not had a lot of success with steel cage matches, especially in XAW. But can he redeem those losses here tonight? Jeff Hardy back up, though. Look at this. Nice takedown. Nice, beautiful takedown. And a sprawl by Jacob Cass. And Jacob Cass, the best thing that he can... look at this. Turning him around. Look at the shades of his mentor with the walls of Cass. Got those legs hooked in that submission hold. But Jeff using his strength to power out of the Boston Crab. But yeah, got him back up though. This is look at the very smart. This is the strategy that Jacob needs to stay with, because he's a little bit of a high flyer, but Jeff Hardy is world famous for his high flying acumen. So if Jacob Cass is smart, he needs to keep Jeff Hardy off of his feet. Another nice takedown by Jacob Cass. And I do think Jacob Cass may have the wrestling experience. Nice takedown though by Jeff Hardy. I think he may have the wrestling, the straight-up wrestling advantage over Jeff Hardy. But Jeff Hardy, if Jeff Hardy can take it to the skies, I think he has a huge chance of winning this match. But another nice little takedown, judo throw takedown. Might not have been quite a judo throw, but it looks like it. Look at this. Just crowding him. With these vicious knees right to the head. Man, those MMA knees right to the top of the head. And Jeff Hardy back up. Shot to the midsection again. And another one. And Jacob Cass go behind. Look at this, setting up for a Russian leg sweep, taking down Jeff Hardy. Again, Jacob Cass has got to keep this on the ground. Axe handle into the cage. Jeff Hardy back up. Spinning kick right in the face. Might have got him right in the throat. But then that surprised Jacob. But an elbow firing back. As far as a striking match between the two, I don't know who would have the advantage in that. An Irish whip counter. Jeff Hardy. Big clothesline. Jeff Hardy going up top. This is where he loves to be. And Jeff Hardy with a Dragon Rana. A Dragon Rana by Jeff Hardy. When's the last time you saw him do that? Man, Jeff Hardy really feeling it in this matchup here tonight. In our main event of XAW Episode 4. This huge steel cage match with huge pay-per-view championship match implications. Look at this. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Scott Steiner-like belly-to-belly suplex by Jacob Cass. Just flooring Jeff Hardy. And look at these axe handles and knees. And again, got to keep him grounded. And another takedown, trying to do anything he can to keep Jeff Hardy off his feet. That was almost a headbutt right there. And another one. Again, Jacob trying to keep him down. Keep him down. And another arm drag takedown. And that one did some damage. And another axe handle. Again, smart by Jacob Cass, trying to keep Jeff Hardy off of his feet. Big chop. Caught his foot, though. And look at that little inside trip by Jeff Hardy. That was cool. And a standing moonsault. Jeff Hardy utilizing offense we don't normally see him use here tonight in this championship qualification match. Now look at this collar and elbow tie-up. Jeff Hardy with a sit-out gourd buster. Classic Jeff Hardy offense right there. And off the gourd buster, Jeff Hardy. Swanton. No, 450 splash. Not very often you see Jeff Hardy do a 450. Into the cover off the 450 splash. 1, 2. No, that was close. 2.5 on Jacob Cass. That was a close one. Jeff Hardy going back to the top rope again. But Jacob taking advantage and slamming him off the top rope. But that 450 splash did some damage. Jacob clutching his ribs. And now trying to escape the cage. But Jeff Hardy not going to let him. Man, he bounced off the canvas. That was a hard landing. But Jeff, big forearm shiver. Shot to the midsection. Now a side headlock. What's Jacob going to do here? Once he got him up. And a big scoop slam. But man, Jacob is clutching his ribs, not in a good way right now. That 450 splash is some damage. And so did that gourd buster. Well, nice takedown. Jeff Hardy missed the punch. But, man, Jacob is in a lot of pain right here. That really had to do some damage to those ribs. And that midsection, Jeff Hardy clutching his ribs, too. And now look at this. Irish whip into the ropes. Almost into the referee. Referee needs to move out of the way. And now Jacob. Oh, look at this. Perhaps setting up for a superplex. Jacob Cass has got Jeff Hardy in trouble. Going for a superplex, and it connects, and the door flies wide open off the impact of that superplex. Oh, this may be the ticket for Jacob Cass here. Can he escape the cage? And Jeff Hardy going to try to stop him here. Jacob Cass is inches away from winning this match. Oh, but Jeff Hardy has got his foot and drags him away from the door, and the door is now closed. And that was a missed opportunity for Jacob Cass right there. But another nice takedown on Jeff Hardy. Now Jacob into the cover, hooking the leg off that takedown. One. Oh, but only a 1 count. 1.5, ladies and gentlemen. Going to take a lot more than just a wrestling takedown to beat Jeff Hardy. Now some strikes. And another man, Jacob loves these wrestling takedowns. I mean, they're effective. But Jacob, man, again in a lot of pain. That superplex also had to take some out of him. But now going back to Jeff Hardy. Oh, look at this. Going for it. Perhaps that brainbuster. He's got him perhaps that brainbuster. No, responding with his own huge gore buster right to the damaged ribs of Jeff Hardy. Both these guys have got to have damaged ribs. Now throwing Jeff into the corner. Can Jacob finish him off here? He's going up again. Oh, look at this. What is he going to go for here? Oh, that super tiger bomb. And oh my God, super tiger bomb. That's it. Cover that man. Into the cover. This ought to do it. 1, 2. No, but Jeff Hardy kicks out, staying alive in this matchup. The resiliency of Jeff Hardy on display in this match. And now look at this arm wringer. Jacob Cass, shot to the midsection. Jacob, and connects with the code breaker. Shades of his mentor, Chris Jericho. Code breaker's got to do it. Into the cover, that's it. 1, 2, and again Jeff Hardy kicks out. Oh, and Jacob Cass cannot believe it. Cannot put Jeff Hardy away. Oh, but a big punch. Oh, I accidentally hit the referee there. And again taking him down. Trying to keep Jeff Hardy off his feet. And now Jacob perhaps going to try to escape the cage. Oh, but gets punched right in the leg. Got punched right in the back of the knee. Jeff Hardy, that may have cost him there. Oh, look at this Hurricane Rana taking him down, and big punches right to the face. Jeff Hardy trying to build momentum. And a spinning leg drop. What is Jeff Hardy going to have to do to win this matchup here? He's taking a lot of damage. And, big enziguri knocking down Jacob Cass. Beautiful enziguri. And another leg drop. And Jeff Hardy again trying to build some momentum. Tide's turning in this matchup once again. Look at this waist lock. Jeff Hardy, Hurricane Rana. Oh no, into a sunset flip. Look at this beautiful pinning combination. 1, 2. No, but Jacob Cass survives it. That was very impressive by Jeff Hardy right there. But big running kick to the face. Jeff Hardy starting to build some momentum. And Jeff Hardy can feel it. If Jeff Hardy connects with a Swanton Bomber or a Twist of Fate, that might be the end for this match. Oh, look at this. As soon as I say that, Jeff Hardy setting up. Spiking him with a Twist of Fate. Brutal Twist of Fate. Oh, it's going to capitalize with the Swanton Bomb. This match is over. Into the cover off the Swanton Bomb. 1, 2. No, Jacob Cass kicks out. How did he kick out of that? How are either of these men still in this match? Man, Jeff Hardy throwing his slam dunk touchdown pass did not get the job done. How often do you see someone kick out of the Swanton? Slamming him face first into the cage. Jacob Cass has got to be a little desperate here. Going to try to use the cage as a weapon. Oh, look at this, going for it again. Slamming Jeff Hardy face first into the cage. Oh, look at this again, measuring. And again into the cage. Jacob Cass just taking it to Jeff Hardy right now. Grating his face across the cage there, trying to rip off some of that face paint. And, a big clothesline. And now Jacob, and diving. Went for the elbow drop, but Jeff Hardy saw it coming, moved out of the way, and another bad landing for Jacob Cass. Jeff Hardy again going up. Jeff Hardy, diving. But gets caught with a drop kick. That's just how Jacob Cass defeated him on XAW. On the list, and a schoolboy on top of that. That's just how he beat him on the Super Show. 1, 2. But this time it did not work. Then their last one-on-one encounter, that's exactly how Jacob Cass defeated him on the Super Show. Look at this. Nice sling blade takedown by Jeff Hardy. And Jeff Hardy remembers that did not work this time. Man, nice little callback to that previous match. But these two again going head-to-head, ladies and gentlemen. Just not letting anything, just not backing down. Who is going to be going to XAW Game Over in that hardcore ladder match? Look at this. And catapulting Jeff Hardy face first into the cage. And now it looks like Jacob is back in command here. He needed that counter dropkick in midair. Look at this. Perhaps this time going for the brainbuster. His finishing maneuver, the brainbuster. And no one. Oh, another gore buster, but did not go all the way down with him. Man, I'm trying to shake himself off, shake out the cobwebs. And now Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, big! Oh man, big chop made Jeff Hardy do a backflip off that chop. And Jacob Cass again in control of this match. Oh, trying to knock Jeff Hardy into the right into the cage. No, again slamming him headfirst into the steel cage. Man, what more is it going to take? What is it going to take to win this match? Oh, but a counter by Jeff. Go behind waistlock. Drop kick to the back of the head. Trying to knock him into the cage again. Big right hand. Another right hand. He's got him in the cage. Oh, but a counter. Oh, face first. And a spine buster on top of that. Man, Jacob Cass in control right now. And Jacob, look at this. Setting up for a lion salt again, borrowing his mentor's maneuvers. Into the cover off the lion salt. 1, 2, and again Jeff Hardy kicks out. Man, Jacob Cass has got to be furious right now, but what a main event. Oh, look at this, turning him around. Oh, going for that brainbuster. And the brainbuster connects. The move he used to defeat Kurt Mason. But look at this. I'm not going for cover. Perhaps wants to try to escape the cage. Off the brainbuster. This is the perfect opportunity for Jacob Cass to escape the cage and win this match. Oh, look at this on top of the cage. Jeff Hardy getting back up. And, oh my God! What a diving missile dropkick from the top. That was insane. That's it. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2. No! Jeff Hardy again kicks out. How is it possible for him to kick out of all of this offense? Who is going to win this absolutely insane steel cage match? Did you see Jacob Cass soaring through the sky with that missile dropkick? That was insane. Jeff Hardy firing back, though. And Jeff, oh, gets kicked right in the face. Jacob Cass again going to the top rope. And Jacob gets caught midair with a twist of fate. This match is over. Oh, Jeff Hardy with a second swanton bomb off the mid-air twist of fate into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Jeff Hardy defeats Jacob Cass in an absolutely spectacular main event. Jeff Hardy is the third person in that triple threat hardcore championship ladder match come XAW Game Over. So we have a full match. We have Jeff Hardy versus the Ultimate Beast versus Connor Jameson, triple threat hardcore championship ladder match. What a match and what a show. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.